I was talking to a friend the other day about launching a business. He mentioned something that stopped me in my tracks. You'll spend more on legal fees than on the actual launch. I thought, wait, that can't be right. Legal fees ballooning out of nowhere? How's that happening? We all know Thomas Edison's famous line, "I haven't failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." It's become a badge of honor for entrepreneurs everywhere, right? Fail often, fail fast, and you'll eventually hit that eureka moment. Makes sense, or does it? But let's look at the hidden costs. Are they just another way that won't work? I actually called a friend who works in corporate law and asked point blank. The silence on the other end told me everything. But stay with me here. Okay, but listen to this. Everyone thinks Edison's quote is about the glorious journey of persistence. You try, you fail, you try again. But behind the scenes, there's this thing called regulatory capture, where regulations meant to protect us end up doing the opposite. Did you know that in 2019, small businesses in the US spent an average of $83,000 on compliance costs alone? Yeah, think about that. So here's the deal. Imagine you're all set to launch your startup. You've got investors lined up, a killer product, and then, bam, you're hit with a wall of legal requirements. That's what happened with Tesla. In 2015, they faced strict dealership laws in multiple states, laws that kept them from selling directly to consumers. They spent millions just navigating those legal waters. And it wasn't an accident. Certain laws actually favored traditional car dealers. Why? Because the incentives were set up that way. But that's not even the weird part. Dive deeper, and there's something even more bizarre. Remember the pharmaceutical industry in the 1990s? Companies spent billions on R&D, and yet regulations often hampered innovation by inflating costs and extending timelines. This led to higher drug prices, while supposedly safeguarding public interest. Here's the twist. Those same regulations were often backed by the very companies they were meant to regulate, to keep smaller competitors out. Wild, right? And it gets worse. You're part of this system too. Think of buying insurance. Ever noticed why you need so many policies? Health, auto, home, they're all bundled with rules and fees. It's no accident. The insurance industry spent over $150 million lobbying Congress in 2022 alone. These regulations shape what we pay, how we pay, and when we pay it. Don't miss this detail. It's like buying a product you didn't even know you needed. For a moment, I thought I had it figured out. Just learn the regulations, I told myself. Makes you feel smart, right? But then I stumbled on this. There's an entire market around navigating regulations. Consultants, experts, legal teams. The real answer? The system's not just about rules. It's about maintaining a playing field that never really changes. You're not making a choice. The choice was already shaped for you. And suddenly, the whole thing starts to make sense. Regulations aren't just there to protect you. They're there to preserve the status quo. But here's the power in understanding this. You're smarter now. You can anticipate these barriers. Next time you're planning anything big, you'll ask the right questions. Car dealerships have perfected this tactic. I'll show you the exact sentence they use to disarm you. And here's what I want to know. Have you faced legal obstacles that felt oddly convenient for someone else? Tell me in the comments. Knowledge doesn't make it cheaper, but it makes you smarter. And that's the part